Hi, and welcome to Confident Now webinar at Confident Governance. Our mission is to democratize governance worldwide, and with this in mind, we constantly put together and present educative and insightful information on the latest and greatest in cybersecurity, governance, risk, compliance. This webinar is aligned with this goal in mind, and specifically today, we'll discuss about cyber risk governance best practices for 2019. The speakers here are myself. I am Sandy Carter. I'm the Accounts Executive at Confident Governance, and we have our Product Manager, Doug Jones. So, Doug, if you can please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Sandy. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this exciting session. I am Doug Jones, Project Manager at Confident Governance. We have worked with global clients to make their governance, risk, and compliance processes agile and intuitive. And above all, we have made GRC a competitive advantage for them. With this being said, Sandy, if we can dive into the topic now and take it forward, it would be great.
Thanks, Doug, for the introduction. And at this stage, I think I would like to take a couple of minutes to introduce Confident Governance. As you can see, we have received multiple awards and we have been recognized and featured by numerous global organizations and independent research firms for our innovative governance as a service platform. Constantly evolving and upgrading the platform to address the changing cyber governance needs of businesses is really at the heart of the innovation and upgradation that our experts do at our Governance Excellence Hub, and that really gives us the momentum to move ahead with our vision of democratizing governance worldwide. Now, what you see over here is the entire governance life cycle in ConfidentG platform. All the areas of audit, risk, and compliance management, cybersecurity, and governance are covered with the foundational pillars of agility, mobility, scalability, and security. While these critical business processes are managed with efficiency, the platform really offers the very important features of real-time reporting and dashboarding. Then we have a very secure chatter collaboration, then managing corporate and governance hierarchy, framework management, policy management, almost all of the governance initiatives. With this being said, it's now time to go into the agenda of the session. We'll start by discussing the need for rethinking and revisiting cyber risk governance strategy, then discuss the three key important elements of an efficient cyber risk governance program. Finally, we'll summarize the key takeaway points from this session. We also have a 10-minute question and answer session at the end, and we'll try to answer as many of them within the given time frame. And we'll try and follow up over email also if any of the questions remain unanswered due to the time constraints. With that now, Doug, if you can take over.
Surely, thanks, Sandy. So let's take a look at why there's an urgent need to revisit the cyber risk governance strategy. As represented with this image, the risk universe is really expanding in the current era of continuous disruption, constantly changing geopolitical landscape, rapidly evolving technological innovations, and digitalization and growing concerns on business sustainability. Technology is increasingly enveloping every aspect of the business landscape, and there is hardly an element of conventional or physical risk different from data privacy and information security. Businesses and organizations worldwide have recognized cyber risk as one of the most significant dangers they face, and that effective management and mitigation is almost essential and unavoidable. So literally, the cyber risk universe is continuously expanding with more new and unexpected types of risk with varied probability and impact values. This clearly initiates a necessity to rethink your cyber governance strategy, as maintaining regulatory compliance is undoubtedly a priority and continuous concern for organizations across all industry verticals. Looking at the recent news information security breaches in companies globally, the stakes involved and the magnitude of consequences, it becomes clear that it's even more important and challenging to keep pace with the compliance mandates. Just a couple of weeks ago, we witnessed one of the biggest data breaches in the history, where the hotel's reservation database of one of its properties exposed private data of up to 500 million guests, which included customers' passport numbers, travel details, payment card data. In another news, world's biggest social media platform was alleged for misusing its user data. All of these cases clearly bring to the front the need for revisiting cyber governance strategy for 2019 and beyond.
Of course, Doug, these were some of the biggest and high-impact news around data privacy in recent times. Since we know the urgency and importance on realigning cyber risk governance strategy, Doug, let's discuss now the key elements which drive its effectiveness and efficiency.
Yes, Sandy. One of the first steps that businesses can take is that of identifying data privacy breach as a business risk and not just an IT risk or an IT issue. There is no doubt that customer data is a corporate asset, and the potential for violation of this data privacy represents a risk. Mishandling of customers' information is the most common cybersecurity risk. When we talk of the consequences, reputational harm is the top concern, followed by the risk of civil litigation, regulatory enforcement, and decrease or loss of share value. Because of such high impact consequences, data security and data privacy compliance obligations need to be rationalized and addressed through a unified set of control objectives and control activities that are very well aligned with the overall enterprise risk management. Once we align cyber risk with overall ERM, the next important step is to build a future-ready data governance program. Forward-looking organizations are already recognizing the need for a holistic governance program to meet the challenges of maintaining data privacy and meeting related compliance mandates. Conventional IT security approaches that focus on protecting just IT infrastructure needs to be modified and complemented with protective controls that focus on protecting data stored and moved to that infrastructure. This future-ready data governance approach requires cooperation among the IT, human resources, legal and finance departments, as well as the business groups and the marketing department. Now, once we have a sophisticated and agile system in place for cyber governance, a vital step that is not to be missed is of continuous reporting. It has been observed that valuable information already exists within the company that can help identify the existence of many types of cyber risks at an early stage. But often, this information does not reach the boards in an actionable form. While advancements in technology such as data analytics and artificial intelligence can make more information available in real time, it is also important to ask how frequently this information has been reviewed, discussed, and acted upon. It is vital to examine the processes related to the flow of information to the board are keeping pace with the changes in the business and risk environment. and that reporting thresholds are clearly established and well understood. A real-time reporting and dashboarding process that can be pulled up anytime, anywhere, and on any device would really give insights on forthcoming risks at the right time so that remedial actions can be taken instantly.
Those were some really very informative and actionable bullet points that you have just mentioned, Doug. And to summarize them for our audience, so it has become evident that cybersecurity oversight is not a casual part-time pursuit. Because of it being dynamic in nature, cybersecurity risks cannot be governed by conventional risk management. While the fundamental enterprise risk management processes might be effective, it is important to recognize that these processes may not necessarily capture high-impact cybersecurity risks. A focused and a dedicated program that very well aligns cyber risk with overall ERM has a robust process flow for all phases of risk management and which also has real-time reporting capabilities is the one that companies need to turn to for sustainable business growth and success. With this, we come to the end of this session and I would like to open up the session for some question and answer if the audience has any. Oh, and yeah, I see one question coming in from one of the attendees, and he says, how do we gain the visibility to detect the threats or risks which are most relevant to our company? Okay, that's a great and a very relevant question, and I think a most tangible solution to this will be real-time reporting, which we, I think, already covered in one of our slides. The dashboards provide real-time metrics which can be then reported to the boards and relevant committees. The most important factor is that some of the automation tools like ConfidentG, they have robust features of artificial intelligence-driven analytics, and they can really provide useful insights into the metrics like risk value, the probability of risk, and the impact of risk. Those are some very important key metrics. Also, there's this ability to look into the geospatial risk location, which is powered by Google Earth. So I believe implementing an automated risk management system is the best way to have visibility into the upcoming threats and risks for a particular industry. And I hope that answers the questions. And we have one more question coming through the email, and says, how do we assess that how well protected our company is in terms of cyber risk, and are there any gaps? Okay. Now, again, this is a very important and vital question to assess how well a business or a company is prepared. The most appropriate thing to do is to have the risk management program tested on a frequent basis. The automation tools, they are like end-to-end process management tools, and they cover all the phases of risk management, including audits. So the program can definitely be audited regularly, and the observations and the exceptions noted, they can be acted upon in real time, and remedial actions can also be taken. So I hope, again, this answers your question. So we'll answer more questions. Due to the time constraints, we need to end the session now, and you can drop in your questions, feedback, or suggestions at the contact details which are flashing on the screen right now, and we'll answer them as soon as possible. So here are the email IDs. You can reach out to us at doug@confidentgovernance.com and sandy.carter@confidentgovernance.com. You can also reach out to us at info@confidentgovernance.com. And if you want to explore our entire range of governance as a service product suite, it can be found on App Exchange and on the link given in the screen. Thanks for attending this webinar, and we really look forward to more of your active participation. and stay tuned for more exciting content which we'll bring to you periodically. Thanks, Doug, for providing us great insights on this webinar.
Thanks, Sandy. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice day ahead.
Great. So wishing all of you a very happy holiday season, and we hope to reconnect in 2019 and solve some of your governance initiatives and assist you with some of your governance initiatives. Thanks again from Confident Governance. Have a great day.